Hello, my name is Jalen Fell. I go to Forest Hill High School in Jackson, Mississippi, and I am a student athlete. But I'm going to be talking about my athletic side of the field. I participate in band and baseball, but we're going to be talking about baseball. In the 2022-2023 season, for the baseball team, we had a really, really young team. I'm talking about kids who've never picked up a baseball, never picked up a baseball bat, never used baseball equipment, even watched baseball. So going into that season, I was very skeptic on how we would perform that whole season. So that's one reason. In the start of the season, we, always got to be positive about going into these things, like how we starting over fresh and how we coached up these kids. So we gotta know we gotta be amped up or very positive about how we attack this season. At the beginning of the season, we didn't start off too well. We lost our first few games, and we had to keep motivated. Keeping motivated is what kept the team together and kept us pushing throughout the rest of the season. Around the middle of the season, a few of our teammates let their trouble catch up to them. What I mean by that is they got taken off the team because of what they did and what they have did inside the school system or outside of the school. And that cost the team some of its most valuable players. Even though we lost a few of our teammates, we still kept pushing through. Around the end of the season, the playoffs weren't looking too bright for us. We did not believe that we could pull off this win and go to the playoffs. That was very unlikely for us. But there was a very slight chance that we was able to make it. We had to win 2 games that whole season just to make the playoffs. And we got to play one of our rivals, Provine High School in Jackson, Mississippi also. We played Provine earlier that season and it was not successful. But those last 2 games of the regular season were so costly to us, to the school, and to the community that we won those games. And we ended up winning those games back to back. Day 1, day 2, they were back to back. And it was such a joy for me as the captain, as the leader, and as a veteran on the team to see us grow and see us actually win something. Even though we finished the season 2-18, we still made it to the playoffs, which was very good for the program and very good for the new kids looking up to the team now. One thing that I learned from that success is to not give up on myself or not give up on the team. If we give up so early in the season, then we won't have no season to begin with. How can you give up on yourself before something even starts? If you believe in what your teammates can do, they will always have your back through thick and thin. Another thing, if you do not practice what you preach, then it will fail ultimately. That whole season, I preached practice, but I was not a consistent practicer until the middle of the season where we actually started to show some growth. So make sure as a student leader, as a captain, that I showed growth and leadership throughout the whole journey. I thank you for listening to me.